Or maybe. Because seriously, this is getting annoying. For the third time! Jesus Christ, how many times do I have to do this today? I don't even know what I was gonna say before the stream ended and started and ended again. Sorry about that, my internet isn't consistent like that, which is why I refuse to have a call in this, because it would make it so it wouldn't work. Plus it would also mess up with the game audio, which I'm trying to actually put each and every time. Hopefully this time this won't fall. I will get a fascinating beeping if I don't. Alright, I think I'll leave it there. No, I shouldn't leave it there. This is way... okay. No, that's not good. Just setting up this goddamn thing each and every time is kinda gets annoying after a while. But anyways, don't forget this is for charity, and you should really donate because it is for the good cause to help the Diabetes UK. You can donate via the Just Giving website, which is right there, down there saying somewhere. And also try to share this too with other people or via Twitter, Facebook, or your friends. You have friends, right? I hope you do. Because I have none. I'm a horrible person. Anyways. You never play a Jack and Exo game? Well, I shall teach you where you should not start. Because this is not the first one, as obviously by the title. But we'll see. Yeah, the first Jack and Exo is actually completely different from this one. This one takes more a GTA turn in with still the platforming as we had in the first game. The first game was more platforming collectathon. This one is more GTA mission based with some variety. Alright, now that we went to that cutscene through really shitty internet, hopefully we're gonna do this properly, shall we? Shall we? We shall. Alright, so I don't know if you guys want me to go to the cutscenes or if you want me to skip it. I'll let you guys decide why one of the cutscenes plays.
I love water. Oh yes. It's so good. Desert bed.
Well, you've come back from the dead, have you? And my monks were ready to pray for you. I am Damus, king of Spargus.
Spargus? Wait, nobody lives outside Haven's walls. Not a whole city.
Ah, yes.
Also, before I forget, I want to thank the few other people that are not me that are hosting this with this Key Emo Cut. Nice name, by the way. And Tyson World of Games, because it says here that you're hosting the channel, and that is actually quite helpful, especially if you have views. But if you also want to host the channel, you have to go to your own stream channel and type in your chat /host, and then just put the name of the channel, which is 5DayGamers. You can also do that to share with people that are following you.
Above all, we will see where you stand soon enough. Complete your training, then enter the arena. Just the bravest crawl out and are allowed to stay in Spargus. It's quite simple, really.
What happens to the ones that don't crawl out?
Then it will be as if we never found you.
Yeah, you kind of need to get the background on too, because the story kind of picks up more on too. The first one is just a collectathon. It's basically basic story. In the third one, however, they kind of expect you to play the second game, because otherwise you don't know what the hell is going on.
Pecker, there you are. Where were you? Demos says I am to be his new counselor.
There's a host button? I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, Demos also
Anyways, in this part here we are going to some trials to prove ourselves to the King of Spargus, a desert situated in the wastelands, where people are pretty much trashed or something like that. I don't know. This basically is gonna be just a tutorial to how to platform 101. There will be that, there will be lava, there will be fuck-ups, and there will be a thing telling me that you can that this game saves automatically, and a big text saying the same exact thing. What was the point of that? I just realized that was kind of pointless. Alright, so our first mission here is just to gear woodpecker, as to say, which is the parrot monkey thing, and basically collect the shiny lights and platform, basically running controls. A simple tutorial, basically. By the way, I must add that I suck at this game, so if I fuck up, that will happen a lot, because this game is actually not easy to play, and I haven't played it since, well, since the HD version, which is not the version I'm playing, by the way. I'm actually playing the original PS2 version. By original, I mean the Platinum version, which is technically not the original. How many versions does this thing have? And I pressed the wrong button. I forgot to get up here. Now that was the first fuck up. Should I have a fuck up counter? Maybe. Hey Jazz, how are you doing? After playing Resident Evil. Why am I doing that, by the way? I should have done a long jump. Yeah, but you can also use the circle button to make you stay in air for longer, which is quite useful actually. Especially if you're not very good at platforming, like me! Which is why I'm doing this in this day. The 3D platforms. I'm trying to not just use I'm trying to not swear a lot in these streams, because it is a stream for charity after all, but it's kinda hard for me to do it. But basically I'm not very good at platformers normally. And that's why the circle button is like a blast for me.
The candidates have one.
And a little power as well.
That's right. We bad. You haven't forgotten what I taught you, Jack.
Anyone can make a few.
Resident Evil 3 is also came out at the same year as this game, if I remember correctly. Now that I think about it, Resident Evil and Jak and Daxter use the same engine, if I recall. Or rather, Resident Evil uses the same engine as Jak and Daxter.
Anyway, prepare the warriors.
Or yeah, because Jak and Daxter came out first.
Against actual people? With actual
Although the subtitles are a lot better in this game. For one, because there's a lot more languages, like there's even the subtitles for Portuguese and whatnot. And in Resident Evil you can only put the subtitle of the language you're playing on. In this game, you can switch the subtitles at any time for whatever language you want. And still have the like English or whatnot. This was actually the first game to have a Portuguese. By the way, I'm Portuguese in case you can't tell, which is why I mentioned the Portuguese stuff. This one was not dubbed. It was dubbed later on in or rather a later game, which was Lost Frontier. Sadly, it was the first one that was technically dubbed, and I say technically because there was a commercial for Daxter, which is a game for the PSP. The game was technically not dubbed, but for some reason Daxter was voicing the advertisement. And I think Osmos was also voicing that advertisement. However, the game was not dubbed itself, so... however, that Daxter voice did become Daxter in Lost Frontier, so okay, good for him. Consistency on something, I guess. Maybe I should have played Lost Frontier. Then again, I have to use my PSP because I don't have the PS2 version. Not that I don't like Lost Frontier, I actually don't mind Lost Frontier that much. Anyways, right now we're not doing a platforming, we're actually shooting at people and let that guy die in magma. Because that's always good. Die in magma that throws potato chips sometimes. I don't know why that effect looks like potato chips either. And now I'm Dark Jack, which was introduced in the second game. Basically increases your damage, reduces your damage, and punches a lot of stuff. And it unlocks moves, but I don't think I have them right now. I think I only have them after the fact, when they tell me. Maybe I do have them. Okay, just because I have a reduce of damage does not mean that... well, I can't believe that happened. He unturned Dark Check to turn... Because that actually is a fixed event to have Dark checking that part. But for some reason he unturned Dark Check. That's kind of interesting. And also, I win that battle by just having 1 health. Daxter is mad there. Anyways. While we are listening and watching that woman, it's a woman, right?
He has been
What?
touched
It's a man?
by dark
What do you mean it's a man?
Our boy here gets all mean and nasty when you piss him off. So don't piss him off. Word to the wise.
Ah.
So yeah, if he's in here, we're 5-day gamers, and we play games for 5 days or more, and mostly more because we always do some press stream or bonus stream. So maybe we should just be called 7 lucky 7 days or something. But anyways, for this one we're donating to Diabetes UK. Any help would be helpful. Yeah, I'm so redundant doing my words. This is why you should not let me host a stream. You can donate via just giving or just text if you live in UK to the thing that's scrolling below you. It will appear at sometime. Or you can also say it if you can't donate, so like sharing Facebook, Twitter, and stuff. Anyways, we got a new weapon from that, which is a basic pistol. But we're not gonna do that with that for a long time actually. We're just gonna do other missions, because this game is more variety than 3D platformer, which is kind of weird why I selected this game, but whatever. It's like, and of course Dexter gets absolutely nothing. I'm just editing feedback by having the stream on me, because I need to check if things are okay on that actually. Anyways, this guy's Cleaver. He's the jackass of this place, and he wants to have a deal with us to feed his pet. I forgot the name of these things. Leapers, there we go. That's the name. Well, there's a lot of games. I also didn't know about. And you know, with these streams, you also learn like new games that you've probably never seen before. There's a lot of games I don't know, and there's a lot of games I know. Like this game. I also know that I'm not very good at it. And I'm gonna say that a lot, especially to remind you that I'm not very good at it. And I'm trying not to say the S word because I'm trying to be as kid-friendly as possible. Although that will probably not happen. Let's face it, I'm really bad at maintaining my posture here, or whatever the word is. Anyways, right now the mission is to feed these rats. Where are they? I swear to God, you're here. What? Okay, I'm going blind, and it doesn't help that it is nighttime now. For some reason, this game is a nighttime system. I swear to God, you're here. I see your smoke.
I see another one.
Okay, I'm already not doing great.
Get him! Get him!
Because I can't follow maps apparently.
You got it. Ooh, nasty.
All right, let's try it better this time. Doesn't help that there's other guys in the screen. Kinda hard to also look at the chat while I'm doing certain missions like this one, when I'm trying to focus where the Leaper is. Or the... I don't even know what these things are called anymore. They probably said it in the cutscene, but I wasn't really paying attention. Paying attention to cutscenes, that's silly. Also, if you guys want, I can skip the cutscenes at any time, so if you guys don't want to watch the cutscenes or just don't want to be spoiled, you can type in the chat and I'll think about it. And then I might be a jerk and say no. But that would be rude.
Did someone miss their breakfast?
I guess it would be. I'm gonna be streaming for 3 hours, but I don't think I can beat this game in 3 hours. Unless I'm a speedrunner maniac that can do a surf trick that allows me to skip everything. I forgot what the speedrun record for this is. It's like 1 hour or something.
Keep looking.
Although that involves I can't focus because there's people screaming on the background right now. Alright, Edie.
Hungry, huh?
Jack is riding a tauntaun. Sure, I don't even know what a tauntaun is actually. What is a tauntaun? I don't know. But actually this thing is actually based on the Flood from the first game. Cause it basically controls exactly the same as the Flood actually.
Come on, Jack.
The only difference, you can ride it anytime in this area. In this town rather, not in this area. Because this area is huge. As we will see soon enough, as soon as we get a car. Until then, I'm just gonna crash into people and hopefully finish this mission. Which is taking longer than it should. It actually took a lot less when I was practicing for this, which wasn't that much, but whatever. Okay, there we go. And now for the final one. So you're here somewhere.
So close.
And I missed twice. I missed once. I missed twice. And I'm gonna go ahead and miss some more. And that, by the way, back there was our next objective, which is getting to that meet that monk, which looks like a female, but it's actually a male. I don't know why. It just does. I guess it's because it's a monk.
Gives you a pass to leave the city. I'll let you take one of me rides for a spin.
Shut up, Cleaver.
See you around,
Shut up.
newbies.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I want to see the cutscene. I want to see the pretty cutscene.
Check out these funny dudes, huh? Nice threads. I didn't know rubber was back in. What are you working on, monk boy?
It is none of your concern, animal.
Look, coloring book. We've had a hard week. Don't push it.
The arena shows all, Dark One. Hate consumes your eyes.
Great. Thanks for the tip.
It will.
Yeah, by the
destroy
way, for those
just
who
as
don't
these
know the story of Zack and
precursors
Dexter, to
themselves.
explain what he meant
Doesn't
by
look like
Dark
any
Ones,
Professor Crab or
Dexter here, which is a weasel mixer with a otter, which is called Otso in this game, has been basically turned into that because he fell into a dark eco pool in the first game. As for Jackie, kinda in the second game was made into a dark warrior of kind, which is why he could transform into that dark form we saw before. Eco is the energy of these
Don't talk
games,
to me about dark power.
basically,
I want to know what this is.
and that's the reason why that thing activated. It was activated by the dark eco powers. But now we have a small mini game where we can only miss 5. Basically, just press the buttons as they're going in the circles. You can get more points by getting 2 or more in that. I'm not very good at mini games. Pressing a little too soon before the thing is even there will actually count as a miss for some reason, even though you technically didn't miss. Well, I guess you did. I guess that counts. Well, it does count. Speaking of misses, I miss. This is why I can't have good things, huh? For this one, we only need 75 points. Whether or not you like, you can do this optional missions where you have to get a bazillion points to get a gold things, and that gives you precursor orbs. Precursor orbs in this game grant you upgrade sheets and other goodies, but we're not gonna use that for this run. Mostly because I probably won't be collecting those. Although you can also find some in the world around you. That said, there we go, done with that one.
Don't touch it. Dark Eco.
Don't touch it, Dark Eco.
Yeah, you're impressed now, aren't you?
Although that is actually a Dark Eco crystal, that looked like a light Eco for a minute, I don't know why. I guess it's because it's shining so much. Doesn't help the fact that it's dark.
He speaks an ancient dialect, the earliest precursor forms. Something about reclaiming this unfinished world.
Those look like coordinates. Like the ones from...
It is picking up a very powerful signal.
I don't think we're gonna like what this thing is yapping to.
Even you cannot save us from this, hero.
I wouldn't say so. I played this game enough to know about the results of this game.
You may carry the color of our creators, animal.
Oh, remember that for
but we have
later.
plans to save ourselves.
It might be important.
Stay out of our business.
Well, and I mean, if I was able to beat the game until then, but no. I don't think I can beat the game until then. I cannot get until that part. Anyways, let's go to that fist thingy magic, because that's where our next mission is, and that one represents Cleaver. Some of the logos represent different people, and some of them just represent different places. In this case, it's Cleaver because Cleaver always has a fist for things. I don't know. Why is it a fist, actually? Huh. We may never find out. Or maybe we will. As soon as I jump around like a moron. Yeah, one of the big problems in this game is the fact that you have to walk everywhere, or drive, or ride, or whatever transport you use in this game. There's a lot of transports in this game, but god damn, we didn't need this much walking.
Well, if it isn't the newbies.
Keep yapping, Jelly Boy. We'll see who.
Bite your bone, rat face, or I'll pound ya.
Ah!
Oh, this guy's violent.
Stink of the
And it
precursors.
smells too.
I got 2 words for you. Toothbrush.
Nice rides.
You like what you see? We use these babies to make runs into the deep desert. to
Just gonna
retrieve
check out the
artifacts.
stream he's going
Tough
actually.
wheels for tough
Wait, did
work.
I even tweet
You
about
said you
this? I
could
think
use
I did.
I did, didn't I?
I'll just.
But
Oh,
not
I
like
think I'm
ours.
pretty sure I
Those are
did
for
because
the
I
big
did
boys.
prepare
You
that.
can use that one.
What a runt!
Seems to fit you.
Get in, Dax. I'll drive.
Care to wager a little something on a race then? If you win, I'll let you keep that little vehicle for as long as you live. And if I win,
We get
I don't
such a
have anything.
pitiful
I'd say
vehicle that will
you
never
have
be
to
used
win.
ever again. I'm
But
not even
still,
joking.
but
It's
it
really
would
not
have nice
fucking
treat.
worth it
My
because later you
vehicle
just get better
instead.
vehicles.
Forget it, buddy.
And that
Let
vehicle
another
doesn't even
gun.
have a gun. Other ones
What?
have,
Don't
which
worry.
makes
If there's
it
one thing
kind
I
of
can
pointless
do,
to have this
it's
vehicle to
race.
begin with. Although it's selectable at any time after you beat this. Apparently this vehicle is called Tough Puppy. Okay. Anyways, this is basically a tutorial how to drive. Yes, we just went from a third person platforming to third person to shoot 'em up to get a ride on that Reaper. I'm so good at driving. I don't know, I'm driving on circles. What the hell am I doing? Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Now we can go. And now we're riding. Goddamn, variety in this game is a lot, and we're not done with this game. There's a lot more mini games. Okay, I need to backtrack here. Beep, beep. There we go. Alright, time to do some slide spin-a-roos. Thingy about. Oh god, why am I doing that? It's like I'm going zigzags. Spinning analog stick for no reason. Not much. I don't salt. I just sugar. I just sugar. That's a thing, right? I swear that's a thing. Okay, basically here is teaching you how to stop for a minute. There we go. Now. There we go. So basically, it's spin around clicker in a different direction. That works in some vehicles. It doesn't work in one of the vehicles because that one just jumps way too high for it to be important. And now we have a race.
Let's do this.
Alright, this race is a 2-lap race, and the dunes are your worst enemy. Just like in real life. Anyways, the thing we just got is booster. You can have up to 3 after you use 1. There's a cooldown time, which I think is like 10 seconds or something. Not really sure, but you should just use it when there's no dudes. It's said, well, you can use it technically here, but you can probably drive off the cliff. Also, running out of the track will fail the mission and whatnot. It's a good place to use the boost. As long as I don't fuck up. Salt, 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 sugar, sugar, sugar. I need sugar. Right. I can totally do this. I will totally do this. I cannot do this at all. Yeah, that's also the place I recommend you use the boost because it's the only place where you actually don't fall. Where you actually you can't fuck up, and also because that thing slows you down, so it's kind of perfect place to do that. At least in my opinion, but then again, I'm not a pro in this game. You shouldn't really not following my advice. You probably should watch speedrunners. They do some crazy stuff in these things. Like, I can't think off the top of my head. I actually haven't watched many Jack 3 speedrunners, but they stream. They're there, they exist. Check them out. I keep forgetting which is the jump button. I'm using the gun button. I don't know why. We don't even have a gun. I wish I had a gun. Why don't we have a gun? Why can't we have cool things? The military cleaver is actually using one of the car vehicles we're gonna get, and thank you, asshole. God damn it, I knew I would swear eventually. Damn it! I've been swearing all this time, haven't I? And now I don't have the boost. Oh, this is not gonna go well.